Hello and welcome, Lockdown Defenders. I'm Coach Mike, and today we're diving deeper into our post defense series. This is part 2, when you find yourself deep in the post and behind a mismatch. This is a chance to prevent that catch and become a lockdown defender.
Oh man, what a defensive play. Tremendous defense. Wow.
In part 1, we discussed the jam, 3/4 denial, front position, and the push out. These are all tactics to get the opponent out of their post position. But what if an opponent won't be stopped or frustrated from getting to his post spots? So now we need to get more advanced and go over ways that we can steal these post entry passes. Starting with the simplest, the Hakeem Poke. From a behind position, watching the flight of the ball and anticipating where the catch zone will be and simply poking through it. It's a low risk, high reward move. And really that simple. Now of course it's not always going to work, and that's why it's important to then immediately reposition yourself to the inside shoulder. Therefore you counter any quick reactions to this poke. There's not much more to go over. You're simply anticipating an outside shoulder catch and going for the poke and then quickly repositioning yourself. Our next move will be a lot more physical, the Tony Allen Slingshot. Higher risk, higher reward. It starts with the usual grappling, that hand-to-hand combat that goes on in the post, and then using that leverage to slingshot yourself in front of the post entry pass right in time to intercept it. The first thing to notice is that when those post players put that arm bar on the defender, Tony Allen is grabbing and pulling that arm back to catapult himself forward. This also pulls the opponent farther away from that entry pass, giving you more time to intercept it, as well as preventing them from going after the ball with two hands and meeting the pass. Remember, they're initiating the armbar. You're simply trying to use it to your advantage. At number 3, we have a user comment suggestion from Stealth955, and it's a simple swim move. We'll call it the swim steal. This is great to use when an opponent is quickly bringing you deep into the post, whether it's a cut or off a screen, and it's very simply you're going to take your inside arm and swim over the top of your opponent's outside shoulder. By doing so, you also dislodge the arm that would usually receive that post entry pass. But I must say, my favorite technique for disrupting a post entry pass is the Pippen Front, and it's probably also the most advanced. Now we're going to start with a very unconventional standpoint. Avoid all contact in the post. Be a ghost back there, unable to be found or be sealed off. Notice the cushion he keeps between him and Barkley, and now how Barkley searches to find where Pippen is. And because Barkley didn't have that contact to hold him off, Pippen was able to anticipate that entry steal. The precise technique is being able to jump to the side of the opponent on the entry pass and then in front, intercepting the catch. We can see it here again, Pippen ghosting the post player, no contact being made. This allows him to step over that post player's top foot on the entry pass, getting to the side and then being able to jump laterally in front to intercept that pass. This is the most intricate technique we've covered, but by far can be the most effective. It allowed Pippen to guard some of the best post players, giving up strength and size, but making up for it in speed and anticipation. These are techniques that go along with part 1 and should be used as your second line of defense against a post player. If your opponent has already got great post position, these are your tools to flip that advantage. Remember, no post player can hurt you if he can't even get the ball. As always, I'm Coach Mike with Lockdown Defense. Keep up the hard work.